back into Weather Command. It is Friday, so how about a little bit of fun?
Let's have fun.
Shake it up. What does Taylor Swift say? Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. The FIFA World Cup held right here in North America. It is less than a month away. And as the world stage of football comes to the US of A, we're also getting news about the NFL. Also, football.
Yeah.
Football. The 2026-2027 season schedule, it actually was just released last night.
And we can bring you all these stats and stuff. We don't do that, but some sports guys do, like the next guy we have. He's also a meteorologist, America's Weather Center host.
Yeah.
Meteorologist Bob Van Dillen. Hey, Bob, we're going to play a game. It's a would you rather game. It's football versus football. Marissa and I were going to be the game masters, and you get to tell us which game you'd rather attend. It's not really a right or wrong answer, but it might be because we have some stats that could maybe work against your decision.
Understood.
Yeah.
First up, so you know the different cities that are going to be hosting.
Right.
Miami. We want to go to Miami first. Would you rather go to a football match in June, which is with the World Cup, or a football game in Miami in November? What would be the preference?
You know what? It's a great question. It depends on who the Dolphins are playing. If it's like a Dolphins-Jets game, it'll probably be as low scoring as a football game. So.
Fair enough.
I would have to.
That's the insight we were hoping you'd get.
I would go football. I would go.
You would
soccer.
go. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
We'll have to see, because you look at that average temperature and also the average rain in June. You're going to be dodging some showers.
I'm just going. I'm looking at the weather, but I'm also thinking entertainment value for my buck, and it would probably be soccer.
Okay. The 4 matches, none of them are for Team USA. So do you have a preference? Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay, Uruguay versus Cabo Verde, Scotland versus Brazil, Portugal and Colombia.
I'm going to go Scotland because I got a little Scottish in me. So
okay.
So the last time we hosted the World Cup, Brazil won. They beat Italy. That was in 1994.
You know what? They changed the turf in Giant Stadium from turf to grass for that in soccer. I was like, oh, great. We're going to have a grass field for Giants to play on.
Love it.
Nope. As soon as those games are over, so is that pitch.
Okay.
Next up, Bob.
By the way, Matthew Blue right here. Look at the background. It's New Jersey, New York, and that's Newark right there. That's the Passaic River.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Look at that.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my
Look at us
buddy
getting
right
fancy. Just don't swim across the Hudson to get to the games, right?
Right.
So we have, by the way, the final game for the World Cup. It's going to be played in New York, New Jersey, what many people know as MetLife Stadium.
Right.
That's going to be on July 19th.
Uh-huh.
But would you rather see that on July 19th, the World Cup final?
No.
Or
don't care. Don't care.
Or on
Giants,
January
Eagles.
10th, you have the Giants and the Eagles game.
Average high is 40 degrees and you get a shot of snow. That's football weather, baby. Yes, I'm talking double O football. Yeah, and I'm a Giants fan.
You're a Giants fan. I'd rather be shivering than sweating, personally. But a World Cup final.
World Cup final? Would you go with the soccer?
Yeah, I would. Because USA will be in it.
And because of the halftime show.
Exactly. This is really exciting, right?
point.
So if you're not a soccer or football enthusiast, what about the halftime show? FIFA just announced the lineup for the halftime show. First ever halftime show for the World Cup final. Fox Sports running the story. The headliners are Madonna, Shakira, and K-pop boy band BTS. Actually, Shakira had one of the World Cup songs. We hear it all the time in my home. It's
a good one. Yeah. And she made one for the movie Zootopia, right?
She did, yeah.
I'm still going Giants-Eagles.
Well, okay. What do you think the halftime show would be for that Giants-Eagles game? Probably not Madonna or
wouldn't
Shakira.
be
Bruno Mars again.
I know that.
Bruno Mars again.
Bruno Mars.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, he's great.
He does have some songs in Spanish, so that may cause a rift.
Oh, boy.
But I'm going to put it out there.
Gosh, the world
Bruno
we
Mars
live in.
for the next one.
We've got one more, and it's
we do.
the Pacific Northwest. So we're going to to go to Seattle.
Yeah.
You have any idea why we're going to Seattle?
I do. I do. I can see it right there. Australia against the USA. And also, I'm looking at the other game you chose for me, Cowboys versus Eagles.
The Cowboys, because we know that those two teams you really care about as well.
Yeah.
Being
too bad they both can't lose. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go. And I don't even like watching soccer. I just, you know,
don't you?
I know.
No.
I don't care for it myself. I get so many chances. I don't care for it. But I'm all about Team USA no matter what sport. So I'm going to that one. Australia, USA. That's where I would go.
I will say Seattle is an open air stadium, whereas Dallas is closed.
Yep.
So weather really isn't a factor unless at a football game, an American football game, you can tailgate. You're not going to be able to tailgate for these World Cup games.
If Bob was a company man, he would have said the football game because it's airing on Fox this.
Is Is it?
this season.
Doesn't matter.
Who's
Those
the
two
company
teams.
man now, knowing it airs on Fox?
I know. Watching those upfronts this week, I'm like, all right, that's one of the pitches.
Yeah.
That's going to be
How
on
about that?
Fox.
I couldn't believe it. I picked 2 soccer games over 1 football game. That's
you.
unlike me. All right, good.
But hey, that's you like soccer more
I've
than you
morphed.
thought.
I guess I do. Yeah.